Depending on what type of career path you choose, you could qualify for various different student loan forgiveness options. The most popular option is Public Service Loan Forgiveness, or PSLF. The reason is that this plan offers the biggest amount of forgiveness in the shortest period of time, and tax-free. It's also open to a lot of different jobs under the umbrella of public service. However, it's not the only career-based option. In this video, we'll review the different career-based student loan forgiveness options available to you. Hey everyone, this is Andy Hill with The College Investor, investing and personal finance for millennials. If you're new to the channel and like what you hear, please hit subscribe so you're ready when our next video comes out. Thanks. By the way, if you want to dive deeper into any of these programs I'm about to talk about, we'll have a detailed blog post in our video description. Okay, let's start with number 1, Public Service Loan Forgiveness, which again is PSLF. PSLF will grant student loan forgiveness on qualifying loans after 120 payments or 10 years. This is the number 1 best way to get student loan forgiveness if you're eligible. The great thing about public service is that the definition is very broad. Qualifying employment is any employment with a federal, state, or local government agency, entity, or organization, or a not-for-profit organization that has been designated as tax exempt by the IRS under Section 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code. The type or nature of employment with the organization doesn't matter for PSLF purposes. For example, government workers, emergency management, military service, public safety or law enforcement services, public health services, teachers. Be sure to check out student loan forgiveness for teachers as well. Public education or public library services, school library or other school-based services, public interest law services, early childhood education, and public service for individuals with disabilities and the elderly. The organization must not be a labor union or a partisan political organization. The other aspect of PSLF is that you must be on a qualifying student loan repayment plan. Then there's the temporary expanded PSLF. That was specifically created for people who have direct loans, had qualifying employment, but were not on the correct repayment plan to qualify. And then there's the Biden waiver. This waiver is specifically designed to help people who have the wrong loan type qualify for PSLF by consolidating into a direct student loan. Number 2, Attorney Student Loan Forgiveness Program. This program is for attorneys who work for the U.S. Department of Justice. The department anticipates selecting new attorneys each year for participation on a competitive basis and renewing current beneficiaries during existing service obligations subject to availability of funds. ASLRP benefits are paid directly to the loan holder, not to the individual attorney. Initial acceptance of ASLRP funding triggers a 3-year service obligation to justice. Number 3, Faculty Loan Repayment Program. The Faculty Loan Repayment Program from the Health Resource and Services Administration helps recruit and retain health professions faculty members by encouraging students to pursue faculty roles in their respective healthcare fields. This is vital for preparing and supporting the next generation of educators. You can receive up to $40,000 in student loan repayment along with the extra money to help offset the tax burden of the program. Number 4, Federal Employee Student Loan Repayment Program. The Federal Student Loan Repayment Program permits agencies to repay federally insured student loans as a recruitment or retention incentive for candidates or current employees of the agency. This plan allows federal agencies to make payments to the loan holder of up to the maximum of $10,000 for an employee in a calendar year and a total of not more than $60,000 for any one employee. It's important to note that an employee receiving this benefit must sign a service agreement to remain in the service of the paying agency for a period of at least 3 years. An employee must reimburse the paying agency for all benefits received if he or she is separated voluntarily or separated involuntarily for misconduct, unacceptable performance, or a negative suitability determination under 5 CFR Part 731. In addition, an employee must maintain an acceptable level of performance in order to continue to receive repayment benefits. Furthermore, you must sign up for this program when you're hired. You can't go back to your HR department after you're already employed and ask for it. Number 5, Indian Health Services Loan Repayment Program. The Indian Health Service Loan Repayment Program awards up to $20 grand per year for the repayment of your qualified student loans in exchange for an initial 2-year service obligation to practice full-time at an Indian Health Program site. Number 6, John R. Justice Student Loan Repayment Program. The John R. Justice Student Loan Repayment Program provides loan repayment assistance for state public defenders and state prosecutors who agree to remain employed as public defenders and prosecutors for at least 3 years. This program provides repayment benefits of up to 10 grand in any calendar year, or an aggregate total of 60 grand per attorney. Number 7, National Health Service Corps. The National Health Service Corps offers tax-free loan repayment assistance to support qualified healthcare providers who choose to take their skills where they are most needed. Licensed healthcare providers may earn up to $50,000 towards student loans in exchange for a 2-year commitment at an NHSC-approved site through the NHSC loan program. Accepted participants may serve as primary care medical, dental, or mental and behavioral health clinicians and can choose to serve longer for additional loan repayment support. Priority consideration is given to eligible applicants whose NHSC-approved site has an HPSA score of 26 to 14 in descending order. Eligible applicants may receive up to $50,000 in loan repayment for an initial service commitment until funding is exhausted. Number 8, National Institutes of Health Loan Forgiveness. The 5 NIH extramural loan repayment programs include the Clinical Research LRP, Pediatric Research LRP, Contraception and Infertility Research LRP, Health Disparities Research LRP, and Clinical Research LRP for individuals from disadvantaged backgrounds. In return for loan repayments, LRP awardees are legally bound to service obligation to conduct qualifying research supported by a domestic nonprofit or U.S. government entity for 50% of their time, at least 20 hours per week based on a 40-hour week, for 2 years. NIH makes quarterly loan repayments concurrent with the awardee's satisfaction of their service obligation. Payment projections are based on eligible educational debt at the start date of the LRP contract. The NIH will repay 25% of the eligible education debt up to a maximum of $35,000 per year. Number 9, Nurse Corps Loan Program. The Nurse Corps Repayment Program supports registered nurses, advanced practice registered nurses, and nurse faculty by paying up to 85% of their unpaid nursing education cost. You must work at an eligible critical shortage facility in a high-need area and have attended an accredited school of nursing for nurse faculty. You must also fulfill 2 years of work in this area. Number 10, SEMA Loan Forgiveness Program. This is a scholarship and loan forgiveness program that rewards individuals who start a career in the automotive industry. You must work for an employer that is part of the Specialty Equipment Market Association, or SEMA. Please note this program is the law, but Congress has failed to allocate money to the program. This program will pay $2,000 toward outstanding student loans mailed directly to your lender. Number 11, Teacher Loan Forgiveness Program. Under the Teacher Loan Forgiveness Program, if you teach full-time for 5 complete and consecutive academic years in a low-income school or educational service agency and meet other qualifications, you may be eligible for forgiveness for up to $17,500. There are a lot of nuances and options in this program, and we break down all of the details in the link in our video description called Student Loan Forgiveness for Teachers. It's also important to note how PSLF and Teacher Loan Forgiveness play together and why PSLF is probably the better choice for most. Number 12, USDA Veterinary Medicine Loan Repayment Program. This is a program for those who practice veterinary medicine. This program will pay up to $25,000 each year towards qualified educational loans of eligible veterinarians who agree to serve in an NIFA designated veterinary shortage situation for a period of 3 years. You can learn more information about this program and all the other ones mentioned in this video by clicking the link in our video description. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. This is Andy from The College Investor. We'll see you in the next video.